Welcome to Reykjavik, Iceland, the world's northernmost capital. Here, wild nature meets a city that's alive with history and charm. From here, Atlas Ocean Voyages set sail into the Arctic, a once-in-a-lifetime adventure every bucket list deserves. Ready to go?
Take a drive outside Reykjavik, and the landscape completely transforms. Rolling moss-covered lava fields stretch for miles, giving way to beaches covered in black sand. Jagged hills are everywhere you look, while a magnificent coastline carves its way into the sea. You'll pass boiling mud pits, ancient lava fields, and towering cliffs that seem to touch the clouds. It's raw and untouched, like stepping onto another planet. And just minutes from the city, Iceland's wild world reveals itself in every direction.
We are sailing on Atlas Ocean Voyages World Voyager to the Arctic. It's so remote, few have seen it. And for 8 months out of the year, no one can.
And the Arctic begins to unfold. Crisp air through my hair, an open sea, and the promise of a great adventure ahead. We love the Atlas Lounge for its sleek, inviting decor. It is where soft music plays, cocktails are poured, and delicious hors d'oeuvres are served. It's our favorite place to relax, connect, and take in ocean views in style. The veranda stateroom offers a bright and spacious retreat, featuring modern, elegant decor with calming neutral tones and warm wood accents. I decided to squeeze in a workout while my wife enjoys the wonderful spa. The gym is fully equipped with top-notch machines, from free weights to treadmills, everything you need for a solid session. Meanwhile, she's pampered with a relaxing massage using luxurious L'Occitane products. Afterwards, she unwinds with some tea, taking in the tranquil ocean views.
This is my favorite place, all the polar regions, including Greenland, Svalbard, Antarctica. I'm sailing for 15 years.
As the sun sets, I'm excited to see the frozen beauty of the Arctic.
We're about 20 miles off the coast of Greenland, and the first appearance of a magnificent iceberg just behind us, Mother Nature in all her glory. Captain, we're getting very, very close. How many miles are we from Greenland?
We are 10 nautical miles away from Greenland on the approach to Pris Christiansson, and looking forward to start entering and assess the conditions. It's quite windy for now, but we hope for some shelter inside the fjord.
Before venturing into the icy extremes, every guest on board undergoes a personalized Artic Gear fitting. Expert expedition staff ensure each parka, pair of boots, and set of thermal layers is tailored for maximum warmth and mobility. It's not just about comfort, It's essential protection against the cold winds and unpredictable conditions of the polar environment. We set out on a Zodiac tour near the village of Kusuluk, which sits at the edge of a vast fjord system, the gateway to East Greenland. Surrounded by dramatic mountains and endless icy waters, the feeling of isolation was striking. And as we cruised through the cold Arctic waters, we came very close to some beautiful icebergs. Their brilliant blue glowing under the Arctic sky. It was mesmerizing. Each one looked like a sculpture carved by nature. We headed ashore for a hike over some rocky ground near the shoreline before making our way further inland. The huge jagged mountains towering above us are pretty incredible. What really catches my eye is the crazy contrast between the freezing cold stream water rushing by and the colorful flowers blooming not too far away. It's wild to see nature like this, where ice and life exist side by side. Welcome to the Explorer's Table, a one-of-a-kind dining experience offered just once per cruise. This exclusive 10-course dinner, complete with perfectly paired wines, is limited to only 12 guests, making it a cozy, upscale event. Hosted in the Dome, it's not just about some amazing food. You'll also enjoy some pretty incredible views. The chef prepares each gourmet dish right in front of you, so it feels more like a live show than a dinner. And from the first bite to the last bite of dessert, every course is made to surprise and impress. There's an additional charge to attend, but if you love food, it's absolutely worth it. Explorer's Table isn't just dinner, it's one of the standout moments of the voyage.
We are here in Qaqortoq, Greenland, where Norse history and architecture surround you. It's like stepping back in time.
This is a beautiful, colorful town nestled between the mountains and the sea. Bright, colorful houses dot the hillsides and can be seen throughout the town. It's peaceful, charming, and full of Greenlandic character. Our guide meets us for a personal tour of the village where she grew up. She takes us beyond the usual spots, sharing hidden corners most visitors miss, even bringing us to an intimate home for a rare, meaningful visit.
Hi.
Hi.
Qaqortoq.
Hi.
She's saying
Very nice to meet you. Thank you for inviting us to your home.
How long have you been doing this? How long have you been greeting guests to your home like this?
Her stories were simple and honest. She was truly fascinating. And her thoughtfulness, baking us homemade sweets, made it even sweeter.
Rhubards and crowberries here, we can grow them ourselves, and crowberries, we can find them in the nature.
Okay.
So nice.
Beautiful. My wife loves a good cup of coffee, and it was the perfect complement to some more conversation with our new friends and some more sweets. Saying goodbye to our new friend felt like leaving an old one. She instantly captured our hearts, just like this quaint, beautiful village. This evening, Atlas put together a fun and festive circus-themed dinner for all of us. And right next to it was a noodle station, serving up fresh, flavorful bowls, along with specialty drinks crafted just for the night. After enjoying those bites, we headed over to the Madeira Restaurant for a fixed menu dinner featuring beautifully prepared courses. But the real showstopper came at the end. An epic dessert extravaganza was unveiled with an incredible spread of sweet creations that looked almost too good to eat. It's a new day, and the breakfast buffet is the perfect start, and it's so much more than just eggs. Think fresh baked breads, hand-cut meats, dried fruits and nuts, breakfast favorites like bacon and potatoes, plus fresh squeezed juices, all served in a relaxed, elegant setting. We've arrived at our next destination, and we're all getting suited up in our Arctic gear, ready for another adventure. Today we're heading out on a Zodiac to explore more icebergs and hopefully catch a glimpse of some wildlife. And as we arrive, a low-lying fog has settled over the landscape, and the water is like glass. The photo opportunities are endless, like an elk with antlers as tall as his body bursting out of the water. He moved quickly and powerfully, climbing up the steep mountainside with ease. It's a moment of pure Arctic magic. I am completely mesmerized by the icebergs. Their clear blue color is like anything I've ever seen, more beautiful than any gemstone. Our guide constantly scans the landscape, always on the lookout for wildlife. And as we weave in and out of the icebergs on our way back to the ship, I can't help but feel in awe of this wild, frozen world. Dinner at Madeira is a daily delight, offering something for everyone. Whether you're looking for delicious plant-based, gluten-free, or sugar-free options, our classic favorites, you'll find it here. Each night also features a new selection of gourmet dishes, so there's always something fresh and exciting to try.
Did you ever read about a frog who dreamed of being a king and then became one? Well, except for the names and a few other changes, we talk about me. The story's the same one. I said, to no one there.
We arrive at our next destination of still waters and a sleeping city, and our first welcome comes from the locals, dozens of circling seagulls. Before heading ashore, we make a quick stop at Polo's Pantry. Fresh sandwiches, warm quiche, and made-to-order coffee are all served with a friendly smile. And the muffins, my wife absolutely loves them. We anchored close to shore, making for a quick but beautifully scenic Zodiac ride. Through a sea of iceberg and humpback whales, we arrive in Nuuk, the capital of Greenland, arrive with culture and Arctic beauty. Nuuk is a fascinating mix of old and new, and it's incredibly walkable, making it easy to explore on foot. And as you stroll through the city, you'll notice how modern buildings with sleek lines and bright colors stand in sharp contrast to the older, more traditional wooden homes that reflect Greenland's rich history. The blend of past and present creates a unique atmosphere that's both vibrant and deeply rooted in culture. One of the highlights of a walk through Nuuk is visiting the Mother of the Sea statue located along the waterfront. This is a haunting and beautiful sculpture based on Inuit mythology, serves as a powerful reminder of the deep connection between Inuit people and the sea. Back on the ship, it's time to relax. And for my wife, some tea is the most soothing way to do so. After picking a tea of her choice, we sit together to talk about the amazing cruise so far. We love taking walks, and the walk on the upper deck around the pool is a great way to soak in the views and breathe in the fresh air. Upon entering the onboard boutique, you're greeted with a wide selection of clothing and accessories, all well suited for the destination. The variety is impressive and everything feels thoughtfully curated. You'll also find top brand fragrances available to sample before you buy. I'm sure you'll find something that catches your eye. My wife certainly did. We set out on another Zodiac exploration, but this one was something truly special. It was all about getting up close to one massive glacier. And as we approached, the scale of it was almost hard to grasp. Towering walls of ice, layered in shades of white and blue, stretched high above the water. We cruised along its edge, able to see the incredible details in ice, cracked crevices and massive chunks that had already broken off and were floating nearby. And then it happened, right in front of our eyes. The glacier caved. A huge section broke away and crashed into the water below with an earth-shattering roar. It was one of the most powerful, unforgettable moments of the entire cruise. You hear about glaciers caving, maybe see it in a documentary, but to witness it in person so close is completely different. You feel it's in your chest. We explored the area for every possible angle, circling slowly in the Zodiac and taking it all in. One of the most fascinating parts was seeing the river form by the glacier's melting ice. It snaked through the rocky landscape and poured into the fjord, a powerful reminder of just how alive and ever-changing this icy world really is. We woke up to one of the most spectacular sunrises I have ever seen. The sky was painted in soft pinks and oranges, glowing over a landscape of snow-capped mountains and massive glaciers. It felt like waking up in another world. The ship had anchored right at the base of a glacier, so close it felt like if my arms were just a bit longer, I could have reached out and touched the ice. We geared up and boarded a Zodiac for a ride out to get an even closer look at another glacier. The water was calm, the air crisp, and the glacier loomed in front of us, powerful and silent. From there, we began a hike up a steep mountain trail. It was a bit of a climb, but absolutely worth the effort. The view took my breath away. I wish this cruise would have gone on forever, and I think the captain actually heard me, because we have stopped here at Eternity Fjord. You know, from the amazing cuisine to the engaging crew to the breathtaking views, this cruise is truly memorable. Until next time, I'm Bill Panoff.